What's up, YouTube? This is Mr. Willis, and this is Waking Up with Mr. Willis. Top of the morning. First off, I want to thank the Most High God. Thank you for everything. Thank you for life. You know what I mean? You just don't know. Appreciate life. You know, so you thank the Most High God. You know, thank you for courage to live. That's what we want to thank Him for. But look, I want to talk about the movie. It's on Netflix, and I just seen it, and it's called Don't Look Up. You know, and I really like that movie. Was, I don't know. I mean, this is what I got from the movie. You know what I mean? I'm speaking straight to the people. You know, you got to check out who's in it. Got the Leonardo DiCaprio guy. Got the what's the Medea, whatever his name is. They got a few good actors. You know what I mean? Tyler Perry, I meant to say. You know, he do speak about Christ. He do speak about Jesus. You know what I mean? So that let me know he know the truth. You know, and then you got Leonardo DiCaprio. Hollywood don't really mess with him like that. You get what I'm saying? Because he support blacks. You know, that's how I feel about it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of other number of reasons why they don't really fuck with him like that. They'll never give him his credit, you know, or his flowers, you know, and I really noticed that about him. So in this movie, they pick all these actors like that, you know what I mean, to speak the truth. And a lot of them took that role for less money than they usually would get, you know what I mean? A lot of them. So that movie to me was speaking truth, you know what I mean? Because they was on the government and administration saying all they do is lie. Then they showed the news and they showed the media, and they showed the media lying and covering and making everything look like rainbows and sunshine, you know what I mean? With all they lies, you know what I mean? It's like they was exposing a lot of stuff, you know, like real truth in there. And that's why a lot of movies, you know, I noticed will go on Netflix will be edgy movies. You get what I'm saying? Some political, some race-based, but the movies, these big, you know, corporations or whatever, entertainment companies or whatever, won't take and push. But Netflix will grab it and throw it on there, and if you see it, you see it. If you don't, you don't. You know what I mean? They just throw it on there and have really nothing to say about it. But a lot of their movies is like I said, like speaking like truth. It's on that edge. Would take the more edgier movies, you know, political movies, documentaries about, I mean, Hitler, history, truth, you know what I mean, that other entertainment companies won't show at the movie theaters, you know what I mean? So that's why that went straight to Netflix. Netflix gonna see that money. Okay, we put it over here, you know what I mean? And you could research the actors, Leonardo DiCaprio. Now look at their history, you know what I mean? Like I said, Hollywood don't support him like that. You know what I mean? They fuck with Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry always speaking about God and Jesus. You know what I mean? So that movie is letting me know something is coming. They're telling you this administration be lying. Oh, media, you see how the media was. You know what I mean? All like everything is rainbows and butterflies. Nah, you know, and they just lying. You know what I mean? You see how they party. You know what I mean? That shit, like, man, I'm telling you. That movie was speaking the truth and letting people know, wake up, look up, you know what I mean? Because even they had made a campaign to make it look like it's a lie, you know what I mean? All the shit that they do right now, you know? And then when the girl who was real emotional about trying to get the message out because nobody wasn't believing her, and soon as she tell people what she sees, she's crazy. And then as soon as you say, oh, we all gonna die, they could make it look like you a terrorist threat. You know what I mean? Make it like you threaten people, like, you know. So you got to really check that movie out. It was speaking a lot of truth, like it was dropping them jewels where letting you know what's going on. Not like a lot of movies that had them hidden messages and you got to decipher everything. Like, no, you don't even have to decipher nothing. Just pay attention. You know what I mean? And it's speaking to you. You know, so it's telling you, look up, something is coming. You know what I mean? So they had to make it like a comedy too. You get what I'm saying? You gotta make everything look like jokes or smiles. So, you know, certain people just gonna see the jokes, you know what I mean, and humor, you know? So that's why they had to make it like, oh, it's a comment, you know what I mean? Oh, it's, you know what I mean? Like, really is something to really pay attention to, you know what I mean? And the movie is called Don't Look Up. And I'm just saying, this is Mr. Willis. Heard it from me. You know what I mean? And it spoke, like I said, it spoke all the truths about the administration right now, about the media. You know what I mean? About all kind of little cover-ups that they do. All kind of in-house stupid shit too. Like, you know, just pay attention to it. Mr. Willis, you have been a woman. Like, share, and subscribe.